It's instead of. It's not in addition to. So that is correct.
Then yes. Then I would like to take that.
Give me just 1 second to open up your file, okay? NPD, anything from you on this case?
No, Your Honor, we're fine.
Okay, so ordered. It's a withhold, meaning no conviction, 37 plus 10, a total of 47, and you are correct that so ordered. So I just need you to contact the Collier County Clerk of Courts to figure out a payment option, okay?
And just by my name they'll have it, or do I have to have like some sort of case or reference number?
A case number is good. I'll give that to you when you're ready.
I am ready.
21-MO-25. 21-MO-25.
And then should I wait a couple of days for them to have that, or is this, I can follow up later this afternoon?
Tommy, how quickly do you think he can call in?
Later this afternoon would be fine.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you, sir. You're free to go.
Thank you. Take care.
Your
You
Honor,
as well.
I have a
Yes.
question.
Sure.
Do you see me, or am I a picture?
Is this Miss Donaire?
Yes.
You are a picture.
Okay, I don't know how to fix that.
Okay.
My ticket is a parking ticket off of Fifth Avenue, downtown Naples, and it was for $71. You had mentioned 100 and above. Am I in the right place?
Yes, you are in the right place. You are Bonnie Donaire, right?
Yes.
Okay, I was just using examples, speaking generally. So the same offer is for you. The same offer does apply to you, so it would be 47 total instead of the face value of the ticket.
I guess this is jumping ahead, but I want to fight the ticket because I don't think I deserve it with no signage. And
okay,
that's
fine. Hold on. Okay, hold on a second. I'm not getting into the facts yet. Now that's a hearing, but you need to understand, in order for you to have a hearing, I need to swear you in, which means I need to administer the oath. I cannot administer the oath if I can't see you. So you're going to have to figure out your video before then, but I'm going to come back to you. Right now, I'm still asking if anyone is interested in that offer. So you can put yourself on mute and try to work on your video, please, and I'll come back to you in just a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got 3 people left. Anyone else interested in the plea offer? All right, Tashina Stevenson, can you unmute, please?
Yes, sir.
All right, now I don't see you. I don't know if you heard what I just explained to Miss Donaire. If I can't see you, I can't swear you in. All right, there you are. Are you ready for a hearing on your ticket?
Yes, I am.
All right, and NPD, do we have the officer for this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, can both of you raise your right hand to take an oath, please? You swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, officer, we're going to start with you, sir. Go ahead.
Your Honor, on December 21st, 2020, approximately 4:11 p.m., I observed a red Hyundai vehicle with a Florida tag of NPD E35 parked in space number 256. The meter for that space was expired. They had no permit, and I issued them a citation, Your Honor. Here's some pictures showing the no permit on the vehicle, the vehicle's license tag, and the space number.
All right, I see that first picture. Okay. And space 256, thank you. All right, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Stevenson, what would you like to say?
Yes, that is correct. I was parked in that spot. However, that was a rental car that I was renting for the week because I was in town for a football tournament, and I was not aware that there was a charge for parking.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, so I was visiting during the time, and I didn't know that we were responsible for parking.
Okay. Well, the fact that you're visiting isn't a defense. You still have to pay the meter just like anyone else.
I wasn't aware that there was a meter to be paid. That's why I didn't know that there was a requirement for parking.
Let's go back to the officer. Can you tell me about that?
Your Honor, it's well posted at Larimer Park. There's multiple signs indicating to pay at the meter. And there's also 4 pay stations positioned along the walkway to pay the meter, as well as when you walk on the overpass to get to the beach, there's big green signs with numerous rules for the beach, but it also indicates you either have to have a permit or you have to pay for the space.
Ms. Stevenson, anything else from you?
Okay, I didn't see these signs. And also, I had a friend that was with me at the time and was parked directly beside me, and they did not receive a ticket. And they didn't pay
you
the
have to
parking
know,
because
Ms.
they weren't
Stevenson,
aware.
hold on a second. You have to know that's not a defense, right?
I mean, but
just because somebody else parked next to you doesn't get a ticket, that doesn't mean that's a defense for you.
But I'm just saying, I was not aware. Had I been aware, I would have taken care of it. I was not aware that there was cost for parking. And no, I was not aware. I'm telling you, I was not aware, and I did not see any of these things.
Okay.
No, I did not see the signs, and I did not see a parking meter. Had I seen the parking meter, if I was aware that I had to pay for parking, I would have paid for it. I wouldn't have just parked there for no reason. I was not aware that I had to pay for parking. I did not see it, and I wasn't even there that long.
Okay, well, that's also not a defense. So I find the infraction did occur, adjudication, $77 plus costs. Thank you, ma'am.
Wow.
Hold on, ma'am. Don't make it worse. Okay, Mr. Shlake, you can unmute, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
John.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Shlake. You ready for a hearing?
Yes, sir.
Do we have an officer for Mr. Shlake?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, can both of you raise your right hand to take an oath? Do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, officer, we're going to start with you. Can you tell me about this ticket, please?
Your Honor, first I'd like to start with, I have 2. One was scheduled for March, the same car that I wrote 3 days apart. So just so you know that.
Okay,
so we don't have to come back in March. So
that's up to Mr. Hold on a second now.
There are 2. If we can take care of them both at this point, I would be more than happy to do it because they're both related.
All right. Well, first we need to make sure, because I'm glad that you 2 are aware of that, but I wasn't aware of that, and our clerk is not aware of that. So I need the second case number. We can do it, but you've got to give us a few minutes to pull the other case onto this docket. The case number we have is 21MO28.
And the other one is the same, but it's 29.
It's 21MO29.
Okay, thank you. All right, Tommy, can you pull that other one up as well?
Yep, it's been added.
All right. Okay, so what I need to do here, gentlemen, is I need to X out of the program and then log back in so it can add that second case. Give me just a minute to do that. And Tommy, we'll cancel that hearing date in March, please. Okay, I have 2 citations. One is December 26th, that's 1708. And the other is December 23rd, 1717. Okay, so we're prepared to proceed on both cases. Mr. Shlake, I think you are as well?
Yes.
And officer, you're the same officer in both tickets and you're ready to go on both?
Yes, Your Honor.
So what we'll do is I'll ask the officer to tell me about both tickets at once, and then Mr. Shlake, you'll have a chance to respond to both, okay?
Thank you.
All right, officer, go ahead.
All right, on December 23rd, 2020, at 5:17 p.m., I wrote a citation for expired meter, no beach permit in the pier lot, lot number 135. It was a Florida tag DUP X60 Ford Gold. And I did the same. You want me to go on with the other one, Your Honor?
Both, please. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
On 12/26/2020, I wrote a citation at 5:08 p.m., lot space number 135 for the same vehicle.
Okay. Anything else on either ticket?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Shlake, your chance to respond to both, please.
Thank you. Excuse me. I was working across the street from the beach parking lot, and because there was construction going on at the house, I was using the beach parking lot. I was there for about 2 weeks before this incident. Every day I would park, use the meter, put in my phone number, and when I got the text messages, the text messages to add time, I would use that system. On this particular day, and it didn't dawn on me at the time what had happened, I was back out of my car getting supplies. I knew my time was about to expire, so
Can I clarify? Let me clarify something. On which particular day? Is this the first ticket you're talking about?
Correct. That's the one that we were originally here for today.
Okay.
So,
yes, sir.
Since I was already back out of my car, I didn't wait for the text message. I went to the meter and I added time at the meter. What I didn't realize is if you go back and add time at the meter, you no longer get the text updates that your time's about to expire. So I wasn't aware of that at the time. I thought that maybe I somehow screwed something up. And it wasn't until the second violation that I realized I had gone through the same process. I was out at my car. Instead of waiting for the text message, I added time at the meter, and then I didn't receive any more. I received, it was in like a 3-minute window of when I should have received the text message to update my original time, which I did, but then I didn't receive any text messages further than that, and I thought I would have. So I kind of feel like I was in a little void of the system, where since for 2 weeks I was receiving text messages to update my time, I didn't realize that if I gone back to the meter to add time, that it would invalidate me getting updated text messages.
All right. Well, let me ask the officer about that. Officer, are you familiar with that, as to use his phrase, the void in the system? If he was expecting a text message, but he actually physically goes back and puts money in the meter, does that void or invalidate future text reminders?
Your Honor, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll be honest with you.
Let me ask, okay, let me rephrase then. Is that a possibility?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
Your Honor,
possibility.
I did after the second time, when I'm pretty sure I thought what happened, I did video myself. I do have like a 2.5-minute YouTube video that I made showing the process that I went through on the first 2 dates and how I didn't receive a text message, if you would like me to show you that.
Well, maybe the city might want to see that if there is a slight flaw in the system. I'll be honest, in all of the years I've been doing this, I haven't heard about the void that you referenced. I haven't heard that scenario, but the officer is telling me that it's possible. He just doesn't know. He's not familiar with that either. And officer, do you have anything else you want to say? If you can't tell me anything about that, and other than it is a possibility, then there's an issue with the 2 tickets. Anything else from you, from the officer?
The only thing that he might be able to do is go to City Hall and check. They can run it up against their computers if they still have it in there. I don't know how long they keep the information or how that works, but they can tell whether he paid, didn't pay, what was going on better than I could.
All right. Well, I can't find that the ticket has been proven based on the evidence and the fact that your scenario, Mr. Shlake, is a possibility. So I'll find you not guilty on both tickets. And it's up to you whether you want to take the next step and provide that to the city to perhaps remedy this problem. But that's up to you. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll send them the video that I have to show them so that hopefully this doesn't happen to other people in the future.
I would think they would appreciate that. So that might be a good thing for you to do. Okay. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Miss Donaire, you have video.
Yes, I do.
Can you hear me? All right.
I can.
And so You can hear me and see me, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I can hear you, I can see you, and you are ready to have a hearing, correct?
Yes.
Okay, will both of you raise your right hand to take an oath? You swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
I do.
Yes.
Okay, and we are going to start with the officer in this case. Sir, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. On January 14th at 8:30 p.m., I noticed a white Mini Cooper parked on the street there, Park Street. Actually, Westlake Drive. And per city has a sign that says no parking. And so many complaints from the residents. Normally, when we see that, we enforce the law, Your Honor. Therefore, I issued the Mini Cooper parking ticket for $77.
All right, can you hold up that sign again and tell me exactly what I'm looking at, please?
That is on Westlake Drive.
All right, and is that...
That doesn't look like anything.
Hold on, Miss Donaire. It's not your turn. Officer, tell me, what is the proximity of that sign to the location of this Mini Cooper?
It's right past the Mini Cooper, where Mini Cooper was parked, and the grass further down after the drain there.
Oh, the Mini Cooper was parked past that drain, so it drove past that sign, past the drain, and then parked?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Anything else from you, officer?
No, sir.
Okay, Miss Donaire, your turn to testify. What would you like to say?
This was a very busy section with lots of valet going on for Bar Tulia. I did not see that sign whatsoever. And so I pulled up and parked, mostly on the grass and a little bit on the street. I didn't notice the tickets.
I didn't have a chance to see that sign, that picture. If you want me to look at it, I need you to hold it up there a little bit longer. Okay, is that your car?
That is my car, but I'm sorry, I didn't see the ticket that night. I drove away, and when I was at a light, I saw that I got a ticket. So I went back the next day to see if I had missed a sign. I didn't see no parking sign. I didn't even see the one that the officer just showed prior.
Can you show us your picture again, please?
Sure, and I have many of them, but not the sign.
Well, do you have any of them from a different angle? It looks like you're standing in the street, kind of angled toward the grass. Do you have any from further off to the right that might actually show the sign?
No. If I even had seen the sign, then I wouldn't have contested the ticket. But I drove up and down that street, and I never saw a sign. And
what about that sign right there?
I know, I never saw it.
Okay.
Maybe,
but you're showing me a picture.
Maybe I thought that sign was no parking right there because that was maybe across from a parking lot. And so I just pulled onto the street and pulled on to where this woman lives. And she said, no problem to park here. I live here. So I said, okay.
Who is this woman?
Who owns the house that I parked in front of?
Yeah, who is it?
Oh, I don't know her. She was walking her dog. Oh. And this, again, was the next day because I didn't see the ticket until I drove away and I was already halfway home and it was dark. So I missed the ticket, but I'm glad it didn't fly away. But anyway, the next day I went to look to see if I had missed the sign, if I did anything wrong, because I was very upset at the cost. Again, the ticket was crossed off. If paid within 10 days, it would have been $37, and I would have probably just paid it because, that isn't horrible. But having all of that crossed off and being 77, I thought that was crazy. And what did I do wrong? So, none of my pictures show. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, you finish.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the 3 pictures I took the next day, and I took it at an angle and not at the beginning of the street. So I don't have any proof that that sign is there or still there. Not that I'm saying it's not, but I didn't see it. And if anything, maybe I didn't see it because there were so many valet cars parked there for the cafe that night. I don't know. I definitely never, I've only been here a year, new to the area, and I don't usually park off of Fifth Avenue. So, but again, I asked the lady the next morning, is it okay for me to park here? She goes, absolutely. People park here all the time. So that's why I'm fighting the ticket.
All right. Well, based on the testimony, I find the infraction did occur. It's a withhold 37 plus 10. And you can work out payment with the Collier County Clerk of Courts. Thank you, ma'am.
I have to pay the $47?
A total of 47. That's instead of, not in addition to the ticket.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I have another case, NPD, with Stephen Mosley,
Yes,
who
sir.
is not here. So let me make sure that Mr. Mosley received notice. There is a notice to appear in the court file for today's date at 11 o'clock. It's 11:22. There is no one else in the courtroom. No one else is in the waiting room. The notice again, the notice was mailed out to the defendant on December 31st. So he was properly noticed and he's not here. We're going to proceed in his absence. Have you already testified?
Yes, Your Honor.
I thought so. Okay, so you're still under oath. Can you tell me about this ticket, please?
Yes, Your Honor. On December 14, 2020, approximately 4:05 p.m., I observed a blue Acura with a Massachusetts tag of 854 Juliet Tango 2. It was parked at the 6th Avenue South Beach End in space number 609. There was an expired meter and the vehicle did not pay. They did have a expired permit on it. It was expired in January of 2020. And again, this was December 2020. There's a picture of the vehicle. And there's a close-up of the expired permit.
Okay. Thank you.
Here's a picture of the space number. You can see the pay at the machine sign in the background.
All right.
And the next picture is a close-up of the tag, license plate.
All right. Thank you. All right. Well, based on your testimony, I find the infraction did occur. Withhold 37 plus 10. And I believe that completes our docket. NPD, anything else from you?
No,
No,
sir.
that's it.
Okay, we're adjourned.